Hey everyone, Mr. Comics A9 here. How is everyone doing? It is, well, not Black Friday, but it is technically Black Saturday. So, I got actually a bunch of stuff to show you guys. A bunch of stuff to show you guys actually. Kind of been building. I kind of didn't go live or do a video this last week by accident, and now it just builds today. So, we're gonna do a few small things first here before I show you the big books that I ended up getting today and yesterday, and so I'm excited to show you guys. So, real quickly, I'm going to show you the new Comic Book Day books I picked up from this last Wednesday here from Ed's Comics and Cards. So I picked up for New Comic Book Day Savage Dragon 273. Always like a good Savage Dragon. Miles Morales Spider-Man number 27. Mark Spector. Good evening, Mark. How's it going? How was your Thanksgiving? So, Action Comics 1077. I've been picking up a few Action Comics here recently because of this whole Back to the Past kind of thing was kind of fun. So I just like Superman visiting Krypton right before it exploded. Amazing Spider-Man number 62. Part 2 of the 8 Deaths of Spider-Man, and my 9th letter to the editor inside this book. So I'm really excited about that. Spider-Boy number 13. First appearance of, what was it, Hulk-ette, or I think, and the origin of this Spider-Girl, who, as far as I can tell, is only the name, but otherwise more appropriate would be like Little Electra by its her ninja powers. And then I picked up 2 back issue comics while I was there for that day. Superman number 307. Well, Supergirl looks like smashing the bottle city of Kandor. So it's just like interesting. And Action Comics number, was it 407, 481? Hard to tell because there's a little bit of chew there. I chose to get this one rather than the Whitman variant. But it's the debut of the Supermobile. I remember this thing from the Justice Friends or Super Friends show, I think. So it was really cool. All right. Now, I also ordered 2 books that I had delivered here from mycomicshop.com. I picked up Absolute Superman number 1. This book I liked it a lot. This origin, I mean, you would think you take out the Kents, it would not be the same Superman. I mean, yes, technically it's a different Superman, but this version of Absolute Superman is kind of fun. I might continue pick up more of these Absolute Superman books just so I can know more. And I ordered this book before from my comic shop before the election. Just kind of fitting, I guess. It came afterwards, I guess. But Savage Dragon 266. If you know, you know. Okay, all right. Now, back to the books here. So, I'm going to show the last. I have 3 slabs to show you guys, so stay tuned to the very end if you're still watching. You don't want to miss those. So, I went to Ed's Comics and Cards in Colorado Springs here. It's my local LCS that I go to. I went yesterday for the day. I spent $50 including bags and boards. I get 20% off back issues, something for bags and boards, 10% off current books, but I don't know if he was running a Black Friday sale per se, but I'm already get 20% off anyway, so it made no difference to me. I just wanted to go there anyway, and I went there. He happened to get a collection in that day of 18 short boxes, and I basically got to be one of the first customers to kind of rifle through it and see what was there. So this includes both books that I from today and yesterday. So Black Friday and today, because I had to go back. I wanted to go back one more time to dive into that collection just to see if I missed anything particularly interesting. and didn't miss much. So, but one of the books that I got, the first 2 books I got for my wife. I got this Buffy the Vampire Slayer number 36 of season 8 or whatever. My wife loves Spike, so I got this for her. It's a cool book for her. But this book here was one of the more expensive books that I got for the day. It is Umbrella Academy from the Free Comic Book Day in 2000. What was it? 17 or whatever. So, first appearance of the Umbrella Academy, first appearance of the Murder Magician, all that. So my wife loves this show. Bought it for her, so she has her first appearance of these characters that she loves from the show. All right, those are my wife's books. Now the rest of this is all mine. So, other than other than two books, it's all keys. It's all keys that I got. So, I'm excited. I grabbed the New Avengers number 11, first appearance of Ronin Maya Lopez. So, minor key, but pick it up. It's like I want to get more keys in my collection, not just get New Comic Book Day books and all that. Just keep on getting it. So, even picking up a key like this, I picked it up for, let's see, I made a mental note of it. I made a mental note of it in my app here, or my thing. I made a mental note. This book I picked up for $2.40. So, because I said 20% off back issue books, because I have a pool box with them. So, $2, $3. Not bad for a minor amount of key like that, right? I picked up Green Lantern number 25, cover B. I have this one graded at 9.4 for cover A. This book came at $6.40 for me. So first appearance of the Scarred Guardian, first cameo of Larfleeze Atrocitus, Death of the Anti-Monitor. It's you can have your opinion based on which cover do you think is more, the cover A or cover B. I'm partial to cover A, but when I came across this one for cheap, I was like, cool, cover B. Speaking of cover Bs, I already have this book in cover A, but this is a cover I really wanted for this book. And to come across it, I got so excited just because I love Jeff Johns, especially in his Green Lantern. I got Green Lantern number 9, cover B. Picked this up for another $2.40 after my 20% off. So Batman looking like, Green Lantern, even though a yellow ring suits him better, obviously, but willpower also suits him. But this is awesome. And it is a gorgeous shaped book, too. It has it doesn't even have any serious nicks, as far as I can tell, to it. I mean, part of me thinks I should send this book off to be graded. It's that good. So, I picked up Hulk number 2, first full appearance of Red Hulk and first appearance of the Atom Bomb, Rick Jones. It is also a newsstand. So this book is sweet. I mean, it's one of those sweet. I love the reflection, Iron Man on there. I have the issue 1, the first cover of Red Hulk. But it's kind of cool that I picked this up for, what is it? I said $3 again. Yeah, $3.40. And maybe it picks up a little bit. This one has a big nick, couple nicks thing here. It's not in great shape, but a $3 book. $3 book for a book character that's gonna appear in a movie soon. I look forward to it. All right. This is one of the only books that I had that was no key related, but it was a cool cover. Action Comics 890. just because it was Lex Luthor with the orange lantern ring, you know, it was cool. Part of the Blackest Night aftermath. It's just very cool. You know, I look forward to reading that just to see what it's about, honestly. This is another cover of Death of Spider-Man, Ultimate Spider-Man, Death of Spider-Man, you know, 160 variant issue. This is the Death of Ultimate Spider-Man. It's a Mark Bagley spoiler variant, but it's one I wanted just because I just really wanted this cover too. I mean, I know he doesn't die because and all that, but it's a cool book. Can't say no to Ultimate Spider-Man. It's a run I want to get to for a collection. The last book I have that's not a key in some way or another. Fantastic Four, 292, newsstand. Just the, you know, Hitler salute, Hitler on the cover, fighting the Nazis in there. Just one of those, I guess, controversial books in a way. But I picked it up. There was both cover A and cover B, or direct cover and newsstand. I chose newsstand just because it just looks better in my opinion than the pictures on the bottom. All right. I picked up Infinite Crisis number 3 of 7. First appearance of Jaime Reyes, you know, Mexican-American teenager. Third, Blue Beetle. He's not in his costume here. So, Jaime Reyes I know him from, you know, The Young Justice, as well as the show, but that's most I really know about him, but I just like him from what I've seen. Cool character. This is actually one I picked up today because I had to go back because I just decided I had to go back for that book. When I saw it was a key, and the only reason I saw it was a key that I recognized it today is I picked up this book yesterday. Infinite Crisis number 5. First full appearance of the third Blue Beetle, Jaime Reyes, in his costume. And also Bart Allen dons the Flash costume in cameo. But just, I knew about this book. I always wanted it. Picked it up for, I think this is one of the more expensive books, ultimately. Yeah, it was $28 after my 20% off back issue. You know, and this one was $8. So, you know, high grade, except for this Nick Ding thing like that here. It's got one little series of things, so, but to have it is cool. All right, the last book I got from Ed's is one of the reasons why I'm very happy I went back. Very happy I went back today because I was just scrolling through it. He said, I don't know why I went through this one because he said the S is over here because what he was doing was he was alphabetizing the collection now that he was bagging and boarding it. He was alphabetizing it, putting it in stacks of A's, B's, and all that to put them away where they go. He said S's are over here, so I'm like, man, just and a lot of Star Wars stuff. And then I came across this book, and I was like, oh my god! I'm just flat out. I was shocked. It's like, oh my god. Yes, please. How much? You know, gimme. I told people before recently in videos here, I am not a Star Wars comic book person. I love the shows, I love the movies. You know, unpopular opinion, especially the newer ones. I like those a lot with Rey and all that. You know, don't hate me. And half of the Disney Plus shows. Some of them like Andor, no for me, but the Obi-Wan series, Mandalorian. I said series, not Siri. But when I came across this book, it was like I have to have this book. It is Star Wars number 42. First appearance of Boba Fett in standard comics, not the magazine size. First full appearance of Yoda. First cameo appearance of Emperor Palpatine and a couple other cameo appearances of, I'm guessing they are bounty hunters. But to get Boba Fett is awesome. It's low grade, like a 1.5 to max. But I got it for 16 bucks. I picked this thing up for 16 bucks after my 20% off back issues. Seriously, 16 bucks even for a low grade, just to have it in the collection for future use or future, just because chances are, because I love picking books up in the wild, honestly. I prefer it, honestly. Yeah, I'll buy them back. I'll buy, no problem. But I really, it's like going like, I have a harder time getting books, I guess, like this if I go to my comic shop or eBay. You know, I have a hard time pulling the trigger. If I meet it in person, it's like, yes, it's right here. So to see, I don't come across books like this, honestly. I don't come across very many old Star Wars books like this. So to get it in person, yes, 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 yes. And so it is awesome. It is awesome. I couldn't say no. It was gimme, gimme, gimme. 16 bucks. Gorgeous. All right. Now, I can't decide which one to do first. I have 5 more books to show you guys. Let's go ahead and start this way. This is technically one of the books that I was going to show. It's inspired by the thumbnail. I was going through Instagram last week. I think Diamond Comics, Diamond something comics. Let's see if I can look them up real quick. It's Diamond Comic Club. There you go, Diamond Comic Club. So sells books for people on commission and all that. And I just scrolling through, and I see this low grade comic book, and I'm like, that's cool. You know, just have this. You know, as a first appearance of his character is like, you know what? That's a good price, honestly. Low grade, better than no grade. You know, chances. I mean, and he's my favorite X-Men. It's my favorite X-Men. I had to get this book, and so I pulled the trigger, got it. It is Incredible Hulk number 180 in a 3.5 qualified grade, but it's the first appearance of Wolverine in cameo, if you want to say, you know, but whatever. But it's the first printed appearance of Wolverine, saying his name in the last panel in person, you know, on the last page. The fact that it's a green label doesn't bug me at all. It is, you know, green label works on Hulk books. You know, it just works on Hulk book. You know, it's like getting a custom label, honestly. You know, getting a Spider-Man label on CGC for a Spider-Man book. It just makes sense. So green label just makes sense in a Hulk book. It is missing the 10th page. Now, I don't know. I'd have to look at my Incredible Hulk run. I have this book. I have 180 and 181 and 182 in facsimile reprints. Because I figured, when am I ever going to get this book and for real? Well, now I have this book, Wolverine's first appearance. Hey, Shop for Comics. Welcome, my friend. How's it going? I hope your Thanksgiving was great. You missed it you came just in time for the big, big, big books. But you missed this one. You'll have to rewind and watch this for the whole thing. But first Boba Fett, first appearance of Wolverine. Yes, I just finished saying that. It goes good with it. It's missing the 10th page, but this is I bought it because it's Wolverine's first appearance. Wolverine's on the last page, so I have him in this book. So it is awesome. I can't wait just to add it, just to have something on my walls or something to where I can display these books. Because this is army housing, I don't want to put too much work into the walls that I have to fix. So I have to get smart on how I get my books. All right. Now, we were out today. Like I said, I went to my Ed's for Black Comic Book Day as well as yesterday. We were at the mall. For we went to Build-A-Bear Workshop. We got some we made some bears, me and my wife, from some Harry Potter themed bears. It was fun. It was kind of like a date day kind of a thing. But while we were there, I stumbled across a Vault 35 collectibles and more, is what I said. They have statues, they have artwork, they have new comic books, and they have other comic books. It was like, I'm like, oh, I just want to see real quick and see the collectibles. Walk in there, pretty cool. And then I walked into the area and going like, oh, there's a lot of comic books here. I'm gonna have to come back, and I wandered over to the graded comic books just because I'll look and leave. Well, that was a dumb decision because I didn't look and leave. I looked around, selected, and bought. I bought 2 comic books raw and 2 comic books graded. The first book I got graded raw, Superman Adventures #5. First appearance of Livewire outside of DC Cameo, but I prefer this cover to her ugly ass appearance cover from in Action Comics. I was looking at this book recently on eBay, saw it in person, had to get it. So I always love Superman. I like villains like Livewire. Especially I loved her in Supergirl. I liked her a lot in Supergirl. She was fun. I wish she had a better cameo in Smallville, but it's interesting. But couldn't say no to this one. Although honestly, I bought it for $50. I could have paid $24. I could have paid 25 more bucks on eBay had this thing graded at 9.0 CGC. But I can read it now, I guess. I couldn't say no to it in person. I was hesitant I was hesitant to get it on eBay. In person, I got it almost the same price. But there. Hey, Kenneth Bird, how's it going? With her front and center. Yeah, I agree. I always think that first appearances characters should be on the cover. I mean, why not? It just doesn't make sense otherwise. And the last raw book I got from the Vault, or Vault 35, is Batman Beyond #2 of 6 of Volume 1. This now leaves only 2 issues I have for Volume 1. My favorite Batman. This is the first cameo appearance of Blight. So, very cool. I look forward to opening this up and reading it. I love my Batman Beyond, as a Shop knows here, since he did my my Shopverse character, my second one, half Spider-Man, half Batman Beyond. So, all right, these are the 2. Well, technically, only one book is bigger than this book. One book is bigger, I would say. And so I'll show that one off first. So, let me just get the price tag on there because you guys can guess that they're more expensive books, but I don't feel like volunteering how much I spent on these ones. These books. They're really cool books. I just couldn't say no to this classic artwork. It's an 8.5 CGC. It's Captain Marvel. Captain America. My bad. Captain America, #114. Just this gorgeous floating heads cover, this rich artwork. 8.5. John Romita cover. Sal Buscema, John Romita artwork. Stan Lee story. 8.5. Gorgeous looking cover. This thing is gorgeous. I couldn't say no to this one, honestly. I'm getting a little more into Captain America because of me, being in the army, and so I just couldn't say no. It's just gorgeous. Now, are you still there, Shop? Because I really want to see your live reaction to this book. Hope you're still in this chat because I would love this one here. Is the biggest book of the day. There we go. Yeah, Marvel floating heads are always a win. Good to hear, Shop. All right. I saw this book and I had to hold it. I had to look at it. And even though it is a restored book, I had to get it. I just decided it was worth it. I needed to get it. It's a Captain America book. It is Captain America 100. The first issue of Captain America, formerly Tales of Suspense number 99. Captain America in his own title, issue 100. 6.5 CGC. It has it's a slight B1. Restoration includes small amount of cover touch on the cover, but unless it is this portion up here where it looks kind of a little greenish, which I think it is. I can't tell. So the biggest question that comes to this book here is, do I ever crack it? Do I ever crack it and get the color restoration removal? Which, like I said, I'm pretty sure it's just some color in the top here, because it seriously looks a little bit green over here. But I'll need to study this book under a light or something, because I literally can't really tell much, if anything. But it just seemed right, you know. Joining the army, I needed Captain America's first title appearance. So yeah, that's a future book on the wish list for sure. Thank you, shop. Thank you. So this book here is like I said, the three biggest books ultimately like I said, just Captain America 100, 114, Wolverine's first appearance. You know, it's not his first full appearance. You know, maybe someday I'll get 181. You know, when my wife passes and I get her life insurance. Shh. I'm kidding. I love you, honey. And then, like I said, this one's, like I said, the biggest raw book, along with, you know, probably, you know, this one, which is a minor, you know, third Blue Beetle. So it's been a huge, honestly, I don't think I've had this big of a haul to show you guys since I was banging out ASM books for the collection, chasing towards that completion. You know, that was, I think, the last time I had books this huge in my channel. But so it is obviously, and it's, like I said, absolutely huge, absolutely just to have the first title cover, and I said Captain America 100, first Wolverine, my favorite X-Men, you know, cliche on it, you know, if you could say, but Wolverine is my favorite X-Men character. So to have his first appearance in comic books, his authentic, not facsimile, but his first authentic book in here. I mean, I said the green label doesn't bother me. The fact that it's a Hulk book, it just fits. Like I said, like a custom Spider-Man label for a Spider-Man book, it just works. And then, like I said, combined with the fact that, you know, like my first appearance of Gambit is a Fantastic Four Annual 14. My first, you know, it's kind of funny that for someone like me who puts a little more value anyway on his first full appearances than cameos or first appearances, I seem to collect the first appearances in cameo more than I collect the first full appearances. It's kind of funny. Anyway, that's the haul. I appreciate everyone who's willing to stick around till the end, this 30 minutes. It has been a lot of fun, a lot of huge books. I was honestly scrambling to wonder, like, will I make 25 books that I consider good enough to be towards the final video of the year? which is my top 25 books. And then just today, I bang out first Boba Fett, first Wolverine, first Captain America in his own title, first LimeWire, first Cameo Blight. Like I said, for my wife, first Umbrella Academy, so I'm not going to list that at all. Jaime Reyes, Boba Fett, first, Death of Spider-Man, revealing cover, first full appearance of the Red Hulk, Batman in his Green Lantern outfit. It's just mind's blown. Mind's blown how sick this haul has gone. Hopefully no one ditches me because it goes down. The quality goes downhill from here. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you coming by and chatting. For those of you who did it, now I gotta go get myself something to drink because I am parched from all this talking. So check out, if you're up here in Colorado Springs, Ed's Comics and Cards. It's chaotic, but he does have some good books. Rifle through his stuff. Vault 35, there's a lot of good looking keys on the wall, including it was the first full appearance of Darkseid, Death of Captain Marvel. I had the first cover appearance, appearance of Joe Fixit, and just a couple other sweet books, just for a couple sweet books. So I definitely have to visit the vault here again this month or early next month. I cannot say no to that bookstore or that comic book store. I have to go back. And that was just the wall books. I haven't even dived into the other books that are there just to see what was there. It's just sweet. So thank you guys for watching. Comment down below. Honestly, what do you rank? What would your favorite book is? Like I said, I have a hard time. I have 3 favorite books from this haul, from this video. So right down below, which is the best book? First Boba Fett in standard comic book, Captain America in his own title, Captain America 100, or first appearance of Wolverine in cameo before his full appearance in 181. Which do you think is the biggest book that I got? Honestly, there's no bigger books than those 3. Vote your favorite down below. Let me know what you think. Take care, everyone. I'll see you guys next time. Happy collecting, everyone, and I'll see you later. Have a good night.